Welcome to Path to Facts, where mysteries are solved and wonders are revealed. Today we'll delve into a world that's right under our noses, yet still full of surprises.
Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. Every click helps us create more content that you love. Thank you for being an integral part of our journey. 1. Ereshkigal, Sumerian Queen of the Underworld. Ereshkigal presides over the vast and shadowy realm of the Sumerian underworld, a realm where the dead are consigned to a dusty existence devoid of the light and life of the world above. Her sovereignty in this dark realm is absolute, her authority unchallenged by gods or mortals. The story of Ereshkigal is central to the Mesopotamian understanding of death and the afterlife, embodying the inevitable decay and end that all living beings must face. Unlike the deities of the sun and sky, who were celebrated for their life-giving powers and vibrancy, Ereshkigal represented the stark reality of the finality of death and the grim truths of the universe. Her story is most famously intertwined with that of her sister, Inanna, the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility, who embarks on a perilous journey into the underworld. This descent symbolizes a spiritual test, a confrontation with the self, and a passage through darkness that leads to rebirth and renewal. Inanna's ordeal, in which she is stripped of her divine powers and attributes as she passes through the 7 gates of the underworld, culminates in her death at the hands of Ereshkigal and her subsequent resurrection. This cycle of descent and return not only reflects the seasonal cycles of agriculture that were central to Mesopotamian society, but also explores themes of duality, sacrifice, and the transformative power of facing one's own mortality. In the pantheon of Sumerian deities, Ereshkigal's role as queen of the underworld is a testament to the culture's nuanced understanding of the afterlife. Far from being a place of eternal damnation, the underworld in Sumerian belief was a natural extension of the earthly realm, where the dead continued to exist under Ereshkigal's watchful eye. Her portrayal in mythology, while fearsome, also includes aspects of justice and even compassion, acknowledging her essential role in the cosmic order and the cycle of life and death. Their myths underscore the belief that darkness and light, death and life, are inextricably linked, each giving meaning and context to the other. 2. Kamisats, Mayan bat god of night and sacrifice. Kamisats, the Mayan god of bats, embodies the ancient Maya's deep connection to the natural world and their understanding of the delicate balance between life and death. As a creature of the night, Kamisats is associated with darkness, death, and the underworld, and his myth serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows, beyond the safety of firelight. In the Popol Vuh, the sacred Mayan book that recounts the creation of the world and the adventures of the heroic twins Hunahpu and Zbalanque, Kamisats plays a pivotal role in testing the twins on their journey through the underworld, Xibalba. This encounter with Kamisats takes place in the House of Bats, a terrifying chamber where the twins must survive until dawn using only their wits and courage. The episode highlights the Mayan belief in the necessity of trials and sacrifices for spiritual growth and renewal. Kamisats, with his swift and deadly strike that decapitates Hunahpu, symbolizes the ever-present threat of death and the need for vigilance and strength in the face of adversity. The story also emphasizes the theme of resurrection, as Hunahpu is eventually brought back to life, underscoring the Mayan belief that death is but a phase in the continuous cycle of existence. Kamisats' significance extends beyond his role as a fearsome deity of the night. Bats, creatures that navigate the darkness with ease, were revered for their ability to move between worlds, embodying the interconnectedness of life and death, the earthly and the divine. The Maya viewed these animals with a mixture of awe and apprehension, recognizing in them a reflection of their own place within the natural and supernatural worlds. Kamisats, as the divine embodiment of these creatures, held a place of honor in the Mayan pantheon, a god who embodied the profound mysteries of existence and the eternal dance between darkness and light. 3. Sedna, Inuit goddess of the sea and marine life. Sedna, the Inuit goddess of the sea and marine life, presides over the icy depths of Arctic waters, her realm teeming with the creatures that sustain the Inuit people. Her story is a tragic tale of betrayal and transformation that explains the origins of the sea's bounty and underscores the Inuits' deep respect for the natural world. According to legend, Sedna was once a beautiful girl who became the unwitting victim of a deception. After being promised to a suitor who was not what he seemed, Sedna found herself in a desolate place, married to a disguised bird spirit. Her father, trying to rescue her, faced the wrath of the storm god, who threatened to sink their kayak. In desperation, he threw Sedna overboard, cutting off her fingers as she clung to the boat, each digit transforming into the seals, whales, and other sea creatures that populate the Arctic seas. The myth of Sedna speaks to the harsh realities of life in the Arctic, where survival depends on the whims of a capricious and often dangerous natural world. Her story is also a lesson in the consequences of deception, the complexities of familial duty, and the sacrifices that must sometimes be made for the greater good. Sedna's severed fingers, which give rise to the marine animals on which the Inuit depend, symbolize the interconnectedness of sacrifice, survival, and sustenance. The rituals performed to appease Sedna, ensuring the abundance of marine life and the success of the hunt, reflect the Inuit understanding of the delicate balance between humans and the environment, emphasizing respect, gratitude, and the need for harmony with the natural world. Delos, Slavic god of cattle, trade, and the underworld. Delos, a central figure in Slavic mythology, embodies the complexity of life, wealth, and the afterlife. His domain extends from the lush, fertile lands where cattle graze to the bustling marketplaces of commerce and, intriguingly, to the shadowy realms of the underworld. This multifaceted deity is often depicted as a shapeshifter, capable of transforming into various animals or even taking on a dragon-like appearance, symbolizing his mastery over the earth and its creatures. Delos' role in Slavic mythology is deeply intertwined with the agricultural cycle and economic prosperity of the community, reflecting the importance of cattle as a source of wealth and well-being. The mythology of Delos and his eternal conflict with Purin, the god of thunder, represents the fundamental duality of nature and the cosmos. This mythical battle, echoed through storms and the changing seasons, symbolizes the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Delos' association with the underworld further emphasizes his role as a guardian of the afterlife, where he oversees the souls of the departed and ensures their transition from the world of the living. This connection between the fertility of the earth, the prosperity of the community, and the cycle of life and death underscores the Slavic people's deep reverence for the natural world and the forces that govern it, and embodies their understanding of the world as a place of constant change and renewal. 5. Nanook, Inuit god of the bears. Nanook, the lord of the bears in Inuit mythology, is a symbol of strength, sovereignty, and the delicate balance between respect and survival in the harsh Arctic environment. Revered by hunters, Nanook is not only the protector of the polar bear, but also the arbiter of success in the hunt. The relationship between the Inuit and the polar bear, a creature at once majestic and formidable, is one of deep respect for the animal's power and recognition of its spiritual significance. According to Inuit belief, Nanook determines whether a hunter deserves success based on his adherence to strict taboos and his demonstration of respect for the animals he hunts. Nanook's mythology underscores the importance of the polar bear in Inuit culture, not only as a source of food, clothing, and tools, but also as a spiritual entity to be treated with care and reverence. The rituals and taboos surrounding the hunt reflect a broader understanding of the interconnectedness of life in the Arctic, where humans and animals share a fragile ecosystem. The respect accorded to Nanook and the polar bear is a testament to the Inuits' sophisticated ecological awareness and their deep-seated belief in the need for harmony between humans and nature. Through the figure of Nanook, the Inuit express their recognition of the polar bear's role in their world, both as a physical presence essential to their survival and as a spiritual guide and protector.